Wanted Weapons of Fate, despite usual trappings, has some things going for it. It would see release 10 months after the movie release to, in theory, allow more polish and care, lean closer to the Mark Millar comic from which it's based, and spins a story taking place after the movie's events. But it also comes from developer Grin, whose output included Terminator Salvation and Bionic Commando, the bad one. But when you can curve bullets, jump in slow motion, and shoot shrapnel rounds, can the skepticism be overcome? A mere 5 hours after the events of the film, Wesley is coming to grips with his role as an assassin. However, he has little time to rest, as he is hunted down by members of several assassin fraternities. All the while, he looks to find out the truth about his family, as he suffers the recurring dream of watching his mother die at the hands of a mysterious killer. To be honest, the Wanted film wasn't known for a complex story, and Weapons of Fate follows suit. It's just an excuse to get to the next gunfight, of which there are many. Wanted follows the same cover-based template of shooters around this time. Taking place across 9 chapters, you guide Wesley through multiple gunfights, with a myriad of wrinkles thrown in as you progress. At first playing like a typical Uncharted clone, eventually Wesley can guide bullets using a curve meter, move between cover while slowing down time, and, after acquiring a second weapon, curve multiple bullets to perform an explosive shrapnel shot. It's quite a treat seeing these play out, especially when headshots cause a slow motion effect. It adds some interesting kinks to a genre which was stuffed at the time. But sadly, it's not enough to overcome the shallow nature of gameplay. Levels are brisk, meaning the total game clocks in at around 6 hours. But the game becomes stale long before then, as well other elements such as static sniping sections, quick-time shootouts, and mounted gun defense try to spice up the action. Wanted lacks any distinct locales, memorable moments, or unique design twists. The bullet curving does add some temporary reprieve, but eventually Wanted's unique charms are overshadowed by a lack of imagination. Even some trickier boss encounters don't add much to the game, as it struggles to leave a dent on you. There's no grenades, only 2 guns, and very little else. Wanted is a tough sell in terms of value. As mentioned, the campaign easily falls short of the 10-hour mark, but there are some extras to delve into. An extra difficulty, dubbed Killer, becomes available, but the bullet manipulating ensures it isn't much of a challenge despite how much extra damage you take. You can also replay the game in special modes, which challenge you to either score a requisite number of headshots, melee kills, or complete levels in a time limit. They're fun extras, but it's essentially modifiers on the same drab campaign. Wanted also is technically rickety. Though general gameplay visuals are decent, there's flatness to everything, from the dark colours, poor lighting, and weak character models. Cutscenes, which swing wildly in quality, are often poor and lack basic features such as facial animation. The frame rate can stutter at points, and the game can even pause temporarily, forget to load textures into the environment, and other odd bugs. The sound is middling too, with bland voiceovers, despite getting a couple of actors to reprise their characters from the film, uninspired music, and straightforward gun sounds. It screams of a rushed effort, despite the extra time in development after the film's release. Wanted Weapons of Fate shows fleeting promise at points, and while not as offensively bad as many movie tie-ins, it's a completely flat shooter which becomes dull long before its meagre runtime is complete. It's a game which is average in almost every respect, with a technical performance that just hits under average, uninspired design, and repetitive gameplay. But the worst part is how little it benefits from the license. Wanted was successful because of the spin it put on action tropes, but with Weapons of Fate, it blends into the crowd of third-person cover shooters.
Where is it?